we're talking about the markets for the Nigerian market for the FGN bond auction. So now for the FGN bond auction, we have Nonso Ifejo for fixed income dealer at Access Bank to give us details about that. That's 350 billion naira which the government intends to raise. So what was the outcome? Nonso, thank you for joining us first on the show. Now, can you give us a breakdown? What is the result? How did investors react to that FGN bond auction? And how is the yield environment? How's it reacting at intraday?
Okay, thank you for having me. I will start from what transpired last week. If you recall, we had the bond calendar, which had scheduled the bond auction for yesterday. However, as at Friday, we saw the DMO come to the market to notify participants that one of the maturities that was going to be on issue would no longer be offered at the auction, and that was the 35. So they reduced the amount from 600 billion as at Friday for the auction on Monday to 350 billion, where they had offered 200 billion on the 29th and 150 billion on the 31s. For the auction, what we had seen was an overwhelming subscription. We had seen a subscription of 1.1 trillion on the 31s and about 465 billion on the 29th, bringing this on the 29th, bringing this subscription level to about 1.6 trillion. At the auction, what had transpired was that the DMO sold 910 billion. That was 605 billion on the 31s and 305 billion on the 29th. We had seen the rate close at 19.33% on the 31s and 19.2% on the 21. After the auction, we had seen the rates begin to decline by 10 to 20 basis points, where we've seen trades being consummated on the 19.10 to 19.20 handle for today. What we expect from the market is that with regards to the system liquidity, which we've seen that has been in the red region since last week, we hope that the OMO or maturity for today, which is about 1 trillion, will come in to cushion the effect of the about 800 billion negative which is in the system. And would also be expecting the settlement of the auction for tomorrow, that is about 900 billion. This would most likely send the market back into the red region, that's the negative region. However, we are expecting the FAC inflow to come in. With the FAC inflow, we can expect liquidity in the market and expect that we'll begin to see more activities in the fixed income space. Thank you.
Okay, so a final one, just in a few seconds before I let you go. We know that the bond issuance, it aligns with the government's broader strategy of raising capital to finance many of the national projects while providing investors with a stable and secure investment opportunity. But what is the implication of this latest bond auction being carried out by the Debt Management Office?
So the implication of this is that we had seen subscription at a very high level. It shows that the market is still open to get these papers. They still consider it as an attractive means of return. And for the government, we saw an increase from the budget from 49 trillion to about 54 trillion. And that means there will still be a deficit to fund. With that in mind, market participants are already positioning, and the expectation is that we see the DMO continue to come to the market. The next bond auction will be on the 24th of next month. We also expect from the NTB calendar, we also expect that there will be an NTB auction by next week. What all this goes further to show is that the government would continue to get funds from the market in order to be able to meet our obligations and also to meet its promises to the masses.
Okay, so thank you so much for your analysis, and I think we'll leave it there, and of course look out for how the market closes to this trading session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was Nonso Ifejo, fixed income dealer with Access Bank, giving us details about the bond market as well as other fixed income market activities for intraday.